what did you find out about the sheriff's family situation right before the shooting and how that might be a factor? Because I know that you found out some good information here. So what do we know?
Several sources said that the sheriff was was kicked out of his home by his wife. They had some sort of a dispute the night before the shooting. And that was the reason that he was in plain clothes, because he wasn't able to have a uniform wherever he was. And that he showed up, when you see him in the judge's chambers, he's not wearing his sheriff's outfit, or sheriff's uniform, I should say. We also know that the sheriff on the day of the shooting had a lunch with the judge. And what gets left out of that story is the fact that there were other people at that lunch. And the sheriff attempted to bring up some subject. The judge stopped him and said, let's talk about it in chambers. Come by after lunch. The sheriff, then we know about his movements, at some point went to see his daughter, and she didn't want to talk to him. So he then drove to the courthouse and he went to see the judge. And we do know from the facts that, from what has been released, that we know so far, that he picked up the phone and he tried to call his daughter from the judge's chambers. She didn't answer. Then he used the judge's phone and she answered. So we have a situation where the sheriff had, domestic issues at home, clearly.